Smalls?
How come there's not a YouTube list out there about the best kid gang movies? I asked a couple channels to answer the question, but they want me to pay $5 in their little fan cam in order for me to hear what they like as their favorite movie about a gang of kids. I ain't gonna pay no that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I ain't gonna pay no 10, no 20, no dollar. You know what? I'll make a video about it myself. I'm Marco Polo, the president of YouTube. My fellow Americans, stay safe and wear your mask. And let's look at the top 5 movies about a gang of kids. Number 5. The Sandlot. A movie about one kid going into a new neighborhood and finding new friends. And it has a huge giant dog that chases them down the street. What's not to love? It brings back a lot of memories. The Sandlot.
Oh, shit!
The Sandlot was directed by David Evans, and he's the guy that's actually doing the narration of the film. Another cool fact, James Earl Jones actually confessed in an interview that he hates baseball. His dog here, Hercules, is actually, if you're wondering the breed, an English Mastiff. Now, the director, David Evans, also had one clear instruction for that pool scene, the infamous pool scene.
You're insane.
Keep your tongue in your mouth, he told the kid. Also, these mischievous kids, when they were filming, they snuck into the movie Basic Instinct. This whole movie was shot on a pretty good schedule of only 42 days. Another interesting fact, when the narrator is describing how everyone grew up towards the end, he says that Bertram got really into the 60s and no one ever saw him again. In real life, Gelt would go on to be in the movie The 60s, 1999. One of the most resonating things of this movie is how Benny and Smalls become good friends. That's not by accident. The director had them meet up 2 weeks before everyone else met up and really get to know each other. So by the time the other kids came to film, everyone had believed that the characters of Benny and Smalls, Tom, Geary, and Mike Vitar were actually real friends who had known each other forever.
Number 4, Super 8. I know it's not everyone's favorite. It got a lot of flack. But dude, do you remember when that was coming out and all we knew about the movie was Super 8? And it was like a super secret and J.J. Abrams was creating all this hype against the movie. And we didn't even know it was going to be a monster movie about an alien. We just were like, dang, what is this about? So you had to have been there in 2011 to still get the good vibes of what the movie was. But no, like, it's a really great movie. Did you know Dan Castellaneta from The Simpsons, who plays Homer, is in this movie? Yeah, he sells a car to Kyle Chandler. Here's some more stuff you didn't know about Super 8.
When the trailers for Super 8 were revealed online, a lot of the speculation on the message boards was that this was going to be a prequel to Cloverfield, because J.J. Abrams is also a producer on that. And when you really look at the monsters from Cloverfield and Super 8, you kind of feel like they are related in some way, but JJ has since adamantly denied the rumors that they are the same monster or from the same planet. He says it's a completely different monster. Actually, this monster only has a total of 3 minutes of screen time. I don't know if this is because the CGI is so expensive or to do the Jaws effect where you don't see it, so it's more suspenseful.
Number 3, Monster Squad. You got a vampire. You got a werewolf. You got the creature from the Black Lagoon. What's not to like about this movie? A gang of kids fights a bunch of monsters. Huh. Did somebody say 2 thumbs up? This guy did. Monster Squad. Here's some more stuff you didn't know about it.
Did you know that Liam Neeson was almost in this movie? That's right, Liam Neeson was paid for a bit part that he never even filmed. Similar to Hangover 3, where he was supposed to have a bit part in that, but it was never even shown. Now, another interesting fact is actor Brent Challam, who portrays Horace, quote-unquote fat kid, quite tragically died of pneumonia in 1997. Andre Gower and Robbie Kiger were friends in real life before they were filming. Gower campaigned to the producers to hire Kiger in the best friend role of Patrick. Dustin Diamond had a small role as a kid who tries to trade baseball cards with the boys, but that was later cut as well.
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. This is my second favorite kids movie about a group of kids. I mean, it's right up there with number one. Interchangeable with number one. I mean, tell me in the comments what you think. What's your favorite movie about a gang of kids? This is one of my very favorites. The drama between these two kids, River Phoenix and Corey Feldman, is amazing. And Will Wheaton has his whole storyline with his brother that's just heart-wrenching and amazing. Rob Reiner does a great job directing this. Beautifully done. Kiefer Sutherland in this movie is awesome as the villain. I love 24 and I love anything Kiefer's in. So this is based on Stephen King's novella, The Body. And these guys are going out there to find a dead body. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. Stand By Me.
Cheers, Courtney.
And now, without any further ado, my number one pick for best movie about a gang of kids. Drum roll, please. It, Chapter 1. Are you not watching It because you don't like horror movies? This isn't a horror movie. It's disguised as a horror movie, but it's really a coming-of-age story that's disguised as a horror movie. Do you like coming-of-age stories? Do you like The Edge of 17? And, that's a funny movie. And, what other coming-of-age movies are there? Lady Bird? It is basically Stand By Me with a clown. And let me tell you, it's an awesome movie. Sophia Lillis, she's so awesome. I have a video coming up on the channel about her baby. I'm waiting to hear back from Sophia Lillis herself if she follows me back on Instagram. But yeah, crazy story. I talked to somebody on the internet who's either catfishing me and says they're Sophia Lillis, or is really Sophia Lillis, who's trying to talk to her fans. So I'm trying to figure that out. It's a mystery. Not unlike Nancy Drew, one of her other movies. So I'm going to have to Hardy Boy the hell out of that. So I'm trying to figure out if actually Sophia Lillis is someone who I was talking to in this Q&A. It's like a celebrity Q&A or something. I don't know. Maybe I was involved in something cool. So that's the reason why I picked number one, It, because Sophia Lillis might be talking to me, and that's kind of exciting. But other than that, we'll talk about that another time. Other than that, yeah, man, I would really put this up there high because it's just like awesome. And yeah, just like the biz right now.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
But who's afraid of clowns is my question. When I have a jump scare, which there's not a lot of in this movie, I laugh. I don't scream and, cry or find it an unenjoyable experience. Anyway, if you're of age, watch It. Here's some more you didn't know about it.
Some lines of dialogue were improvised by the actors. Much of the Richie and Eddie banter is completely improv. Also, Pennywise only has 4 minutes of dialogue in the entire film. Who wants to hear that creepy Pennywise speak anymore? 4 minutes is enough. He's better when he's seen and not heard, in my opinion. But Bill Skarsgård did a lot of research to get into the Psycho universe and find his own way to perform Pennywise. He got inspiration from The Shining, A Clockwork Orange, and he says he also got inspiration from The Dark Knight and Silence of the Lambs, 2 of my most favorite films of all time. Now, Sophia Lillis says that she had to stand on a box in some of these scenes. At only 5 feet tall, she's the shortest of the cast.
Wait, can only virgins see this stuff? Is that why
Around the time of the release of this film, in Pennsylvania, there was a prank that involved a series of red balloons tied to sewer grates throughout the town, mimicking one of the book covers in it. The prank frightened the citizens so much that the police got involved.
That's our list, guys. Thank you for watching. Do you like Harry Potter? Do you like The Lost Boys? Do you like The Goonies, maybe? Is there another movie on here that I didn't mention? Put it down in the comments section when you tell me your top 5 list of best movies about a gang of kids. Thanks for watching, and I've been wearing this mask to remind you to stay safe and put it on when you go outside. Peace!